What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to my WWE Clash in Paris 2025 predictions. As normal, with these predictions videos over the past few PLEs, I also have 24/7's predictions written down here. Um, yeah, let's just get straight into this right away. Kind of move this box a little bit. It's in my way. I am looking forward to this show. I think it could be a pretty good show. There's one match I'm kind of iffy on that I'm not super interested in, but I'll talk about that more when we get there. 24/7 and I agree on every match but one. There's one match that we disagree on. And in fact, let's start with that match. Let's start with the good old fashioned Donnybrook match between Sheamus and Rusev. This is Sheamus's first singles match on a pay per view since his match with Gunther at Clash at the Castle 3 years ago. Like, Sheamus hasn't had very many PLE matches in the past few years. And then Rusev, I think his last WWE PLE was way back in like 2019, 2020, around there, before he got released. Because he went to AEW for a while, and he hasn't been on the PLE since he's been back. So, yeah, we've had a good old fashioned Donnybrook match before. I just don't remember when or who was involved. I'm pretty sure Sheamus was, because I think Sheamus like created this match. Um, I'm picking Sheamus to win. 24/7 is picking Rusev to win. And I I could see this match going either way. Like, the feud has been kind of decent. They had a couple matches on Raw over the past couple months that have actually been really, really good. I've enjoyed pretty much all of them. And all the fighting and brawling backstage, interrupting other backstage interviews and segments. I've actually kind of enjoyed this feud. So, yeah, I'm picking Sheamus to win. 24/7 is picking Rusev to win. That's the only match that we disagree on. Up next, we'll talk about Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, versus Bronson Reed, the tribal thief. This match, I haven't hated this match, which, by the way, this is not the one where I said I'm not that interested in. We will get to that one. This isn't it. Um, I haven't hated this build up. It's not what I wasn't expecting this. Along with 24/7, we both kind of thought a month or two ago, not even a couple weeks ago, that Roman would be gone for a while because he's supposed to be filming for the new, I guess, is it a Mortal Kombat movie? Something. He's supposed to be filming something. So we thought he was going to be gone for a while. So this match kind of came out of nowhere. And I'm not mad at it. I think it could be a fun match. We both pick Roman Reigns to win because I think it's obvious. I think Roman will get his shoes back, the Shula Fala. So stupid. And yeah, this could be fun. I do see Braun Breaker probably getting involved somehow, but yeah, I see Bronson Reed maybe doing a couple of tsunamis or trying to. Roman trying to hit some Superman punches and spears. Like, I could see this being a back and forth match. I could see it going 10 to 15 minutes around there. Like, it could be pretty good. But yeah, we both pick Roman Reigns to win the match. Up next, the Women's Intercontinental Championship match, where we have the champion Becky Lynch defending against WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella. So those of you that have been living under a rock since the Royal Rumble, Nikki Bella's back. I'm not sure how long she's back for, but she's been back for a while now. And I've never been the biggest Nikki Bella fan. I don't hate her. I never did hate her. It's just there were a bunch of other wrestlers that I've always liked more than I liked Nikki Bella. However, I did like Nikki more than Brie. But Becky has actually had a somewhat decent run with the Intercontinental title. She had an amazing feud with Lyra Valkyria. Amazing feud. All three matches were pretty good. I know 24/7 thinks the WrestleMania match was, or the SummerSlam match was probably the worst of the three. And maybe I agree, but it was still a really good match. Really good feud. And now Becky is going into this feud with Nikki. And this isn't the match either that I'm kind of iffy on. Again, we'll get there. I think the match could be fun and it could be good. It's just they haven't really done a whole lot in the build-up. I think since SummerSlam, they've had maybe 2 actual segments together in the ring at the same time. And I think that's it. Just 2. And the match was actually made official, like official, 2 nights ago on Raw. So, like, the build hasn't been great. I do think the match could be fun, though. 24/7 and I both picked Becky Lynch to win and retain the title. I wouldn't be super upset if Nikki Bella wins. I just don't really want it to happen. And I don't see it happening. So, yeah, 24/7 and I both picked Becky Lynch to win and retain the Intercontinental title. Up next, this is the match that I'm kind of iffy on. John Cena, on his farewell tour, is taking on Logan Paul. Don't mind me messing with my hat. John Cena versus Logan Paul. If you would have asked me 2 months ago, 2 years ago, I mean, not 2 months, 2 years ago, I'm sorry, 2 years ago, if I would be interested in a John Cena versus Logan Paul match, I'd say, yeah, I think I'd be interested in that. If you ask me now on John Cena's farewell tour, no, I'm not interested in seeing it anymore. And I'll tell you why. This farewell tour, most of it has been like John Cena's greatest hits. He fought Randy Orton. He fought CM Punk. He fought R-Truth. He did a thing with 2 matches with Cody Rhodes. So like it's been his greatest hits plus some newer, younger, upcoming guys that he should put over, say like Cody Rhodes. Though Cody isn't an up-and-coming guy, you get my point. Logan Paul is not either of those. Logan Paul is a part-timer. Can he wrestle? Yes, he can. Do I think the match could be pretty good? Yeah, I do. Do I want to see the match? No, I don't. And this isn't a rant. I'm just not interested. in this match. At one point, 2 years ago, sure, I was. I'm not anymore. Logan Paul is a part timer. If John Cena faces people who he's never fought before, I want him to fight people that deserve, like young up and coming talent that deserve John Cena to put them over. Say like Braun Breaker, Gunther, Bronson Reed. People like that. People who have fought hard and earned their way to fight one of the greatest of all time, John Cena, on this retirement tour. Logan Paul's a part timer. Again, I think the match could be pretty good, but I just don't want this. When Brock Lesnar came back at SummerSlam and attacked John Cena, everyone thought this match would be the match with, or that match at. Everyone thought that match between John Cena and Brock Lesnar would happen here at Clash in Paris. No, instead they're waiting a month until WrestlePalooza on ESPN, which is a video for another day. Probably going to do a Wrestle Ramble on that at some point, so stick around. And instead, we're getting John Cena versus Logan Paul. 24/7 and I both picked John Cena to win the match, probably because it's just the most likely scenario. I could see a possibility where Logan Paul wins, and I don't want that. I'm not going to be like super crazy irritated about it because I try not to let things bother me too much. I'm not like 24/7 where every tiny thing bothers him. I try not to let things like that bother me. So like if Logan Paul wins, like yeah, I'll be mad in the moment, but I'll get over it and it won't bother me anymore. But yeah, we both picked John Cena to win the match. And now, the main event, or what will probably be the main event. It hasn't officially been announced, but it's probably the main event. A fatal four-way match for the World Heavyweight Championship, where we have my boy, the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins, defending in a fatal four-way against Jey Uso, LA Knight, and CM Punk. The build to this match has just been okay. Like, it hasn't been horrible, but up until Raw this past Monday, a couple days ago, the way Raw ended, it was so cool. It was a good ending to Raw, though, because we had Jey Uso was it Jey Uso versus LA Knight? No, it was LA Knight versus Braun Breaker. That's right. LA Knight fought Braun Breaker. Seth comes out at some point. Jey Uso comes out. Punk is out there. Bronson Reed is out there. There's a bunch of double teaming. Or no, Bronson Reed is not out there. But Seth and Braun Breaker do some double teaming on Jey Uso. They do some double teaming on LA Knight before Punk comes out. Punk makes a save. He helps Jey Uso up off the ground. Doesn't even acknowledge LA Knight. LA Knight gets up on his own. He's mad at Punk, and then Jey Uso super kicks Punk, and like everyone's got beef with everyone now. And it ended really cool and really interesting, and now I'm excited for this match. And I do think it could be a really cool fatal four-way. I do think, obviously, Braun Breaker will probably get involved. Bronson Reed may get involved. Maybe Roman Reigns. If Bronson Reed comes out there, I could see a scenario where maybe Roman Reigns comes and like stops Bronson Reed or something. I doubt that, but maybe. Yeah, this could be a cool match. Obviously, we are picking Seth Rollins to win. 24/7 and I both are picking Seth Rollins to win and retain. I personally would be okay if other people win, but I just don't see it happening at all. Seth just won the title. He's not going to lose it this soon after winning it at SummerSlam. This is his first title defense since winning it back at SummerSlam. So, yeah, he's not going to lose it. So, Seth Rollins for the win. But, guys, that is it. Those are my predictions for Clash in Paris. Videos are really longer than I wanted it to be. It's almost 16 minutes. Stay tuned. Next week, I will be doing the review of Clash in Paris. 24/7. I know. I talked to him last night. I'm filming this on a Wednesday morning. I talked to him last night. There were a couple of videos that he wanted to put out. He wanted to put one out, that review on SummerSlam 2000, and then there was a Wrestle Ramble he wanted to do as well, and then this video, and then the Clash in Paris review next week. So we got some stuff coming for you. All right, so stay tuned. Got lots of cool videos coming. I will do, as I mentioned, a Wrestle Ramble, maybe 24/7. We can find time to do it together on the whole ESPN thing, which I'm not that happy about, but I've learned to deal with it, and again, I'm not letting it bother me. But yeah, lots of videos to come soon. We're already almost 17 minutes in. This has turned into a Wrestle Ramble. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for so much more. See you guys next time.